Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the one and only matchup here this evening between the Los Angeles Comets and the Plymouth Plague. Welcome to the SPL Network. I'm Darth. I'm going to be your host, lead commentator, and just about everything you see on the screen is production by me. I don't know. I feel like I need to say that. I feel a little egotistical saying that, but nonetheless, people need to know. Now you know. Comets, Plague, two big teams looking to find their spot in the pro seeding. Comets right now towards the lower side of the standings. Taking a look at the pro standings as we speak of it. Plymouth Plague, one of the last teams looking to get their position clutched in the pro standings. Right now, 4 teams have clutched the playoff berth. The other 4 are still in the hunt. The other 6 still in the hunt, technically. Ontario Outliers, the only team not really able to get out of their relegation spot. If you're not entirely sure how the SPL is structured, this is our top division. This is the best of the best, the cream of the crop. The top 10 teams are here. I think we have 87 teams this season that signed up. I might have been in the 90s, but I'm not entirely sure. Currently, we have 87, and that's the stat that I know by heart. But Colorado Cobras right now almost clutching first place. The only team that can beat them right now are the Orlando Otters. Orlando going to be down there on the ice. No, that's where I messed up. I didn't revise my pre-game card. Orlando Otters postponing their game against the Plymouth Plague here later on, and Mace not feeling well. Mace, the captain of the Orlando Otters, calling the shot off, and Flaffagas not around to fill in the spots, so we'll play that at a later date. But our one and only matchup, Plymouth Plague, down there in 5th place, considered the underdog by some, but we'll see how they rock with it and how they lean with it. There's a lot of Comet fans out there in the crowd. They're hoping that the Comets are going to win their finish off the regular season with a W, as this is their last game of the regular season. With a win, they can push themselves away from the Boston Baked Beans lurking down in the relegation spot. If you're not sure how the playoffs work, top 8 of the Pro Division make it into the postseason, and the bottom 2 go down into the Pro Promotional Series. We'll get more into that here in a few seconds as we progress. Right now, Plymouth Plague having an 8-7 record. One of those being an overtime loss out of their 7, giving them that extra standing point, making it 17 total. 16 from wins, 1 from the overtime loss. And yeah, Los Angeles Comets, a little bit of a different story. 10 of those standing points came in regulation, as they have 5 victories on the season. 12 losses, the second most out of any of the SPL teams up here in the Pro Division. 2 of those being in overtime, pushing themselves up above the Boston Baked Beans. Boston having 4 games left, 8 points at hand. They're the only team that can get out of a relegation spot. And the Comets, Grizzlies, O-Tangs, and the Plague can be overtaken if they were not to play any of their games, and Boston was to win all 4 of them. But we'll have to see how this evening plays out. We're about 5 minutes away from the drop of the puck here this evening on the SPL Network, getting more into the thick of things as we take a look at the seeding of the Pro Division. This will be what we see the teams as: first place against the 8th place team up on the top left, second place against the 7th on the top right, third against the 6th on the bottom right, and then the 4th and 5th will play each other down on the bottom left. This is how we've seeded the playoffs since the beginning of time, it feels like. And so much will be true again this season. Everybody expected it, so it would be a failure on our side not to deliver it. And then, as I previously mentioned, top 8 of the Pro Division make it into this structure. The bottom 2 has to play for their right to stay in the Pro Division going into season number 5 of the Slapshot Premier League. 10th and 9th place will be up there at the top, and then the top 6 of Challenger make the playoff berth. There's 9 teams in that division this season, so you just got to hit the top 6 and hope you hit your seeding right, and hope for the best whenever it comes to who you got to play. But so far, it's going to be a tight one. It has been a tight one throughout the regular season. And of course, since there's only 1 team left in Challenger, if you're dropping out of Challenger, going down into the Intermediate Division, top 6 of Intermediate, to take a step into the ring, the final 3 teams remaining will be put into a round robin. The top 2 teams in the round robin will be moved up into Challenger to fill a few gaps. And then the remaining 6 will be in Intermediate to start out season number 5. But of course, there's one more division to go through down at the bottom. The entry level for the Slapshot Premier League. We have the open division trying to get into into the intermediate division. We have a variety of openings coming into our intermediate division, as we have 2 conferences in both IM and in the open division. But these are the current seedings, and it's going to be a good one. All these are just going to be a single best of 3. The winner of the best of 3 moves up into IM. The loser goes into open to start off season 5. And I think these are going to be very entertaining. Winnipeg Rats taking on the Toronto Narwhals, one of my main lookers. Chicago Slap Daddies taking on the New Jersey Loggers. That's going to be a series that has happened 2 seasons in a row. Last season, the Chicago Slap Daddies were trying to get into IM, and they beat the New Jersey Loggers, which were the New Jersey Bullets at the time. And this was the bracket last season. Slap Daddies on the bottom left took out the Lexington Bananas in a 2-0 sweep, and then they 2-0 swept the Bullets to get into IM. And they're gonna replay a little bit of a untamed rivalry. And I hope I can cast that genuinely. I don't get to cast a whole lot of open IM games, and I'm hoping to get a hold of that best of 3 by the teeth and see how far we can run with it. But you know, that much and more coming up here on the SPL Network. And for now, let's get to know the 2 teams down on the ice. 2 rosters on both sides of the ice. The Plymouth Plague, your away team here tonight, captained by T, followed by Speed Chaser, the former Orlando Otter himself, giving captaincy to his brother Mace and giving over the keys to the car. Finds himself on a starting roster spot for the Plague, trying to push their way to victory here this evening and try to break that Orlando curse, as those in chat have called it. But T, Speed Chaser, Flaccid, and Spills on the roster here tonight. Then for the Los Angeles Comets, K-Spire, Dave, Laugh Track, and Reno. I think the starting 3 is going to be Reno, K-Spire, and Laugh Track. And Laugh Track coming straight from the Intermediate Division, captaining the Retroville Caribou and the Philly Ferrets, if you know either of those names. And he found himself comfy with the St. Cloud Storm, now branded into the Los Angeles Comets. K-Spire captaining that one all the way back. What seems to be, you know, back when dinosaurs roamed the earth, K-Spire was captaining the Los Angeles Comets in the St. Cloud Storm. The franchise lives on. It lives on through him. K-Spire is going to be down there on the ice. He's my player to watch here tonight for the boys in purple. And they'll be wearing the red jerseys down on the ice as they're the home team. And then the Plymouth Plague, the away team, they'll be in the blue. You got to watch T. You got to watch K-Spire. You got to watch Laugh Track. Those are the 3 boys that I think you guys are going to notice stick out the most. Spills play style, a lot of stick tapping, a lot of puck handling, and really tries to control the pace in the neutral zone. Keep an eye on Spills as well as we progress. But taking a look at the trends in the waters. Los Angeles Comets on a 3-game losing streak, losing to the Grizzlies 8-6. Formerly, the Brooklyn Bandits 4-5, and then the Orlando Otters with a 10-goal mercy roll over top the Los Angeles Comets. How matches are dictated in the Slapshot Premier League. We play 3 periods of 5 minutes each. And if the goal differential ever does hit 10 goals, we call it there and we just, you know, tell everybody to stop clubbing the baby seal. But that's not a jab to the Comets. The Orlando Otters are a formidable opponent, and servers have not been exactly kind to us today, nor since Season 2, I want to say. But it is what it is, and we'll play on. Slapshot is as Slapshot does. A saying that I've made known for over a year now. It has not felt like I've been doing this for a year, but, you know, time does fly. But for the Plymouth Plague, coming off a little bit of ticky, a little bit of tacky, coming off 2 wins, then a loss to the Yosemite Grizzlies, much like the Comets, by 3 goals instead of the Comets 2. And then they found themselves a victory against the West Virginia Orangutans. And then they took a swerve as they took on what feels like an undefeated team, the Colorado Cobras, right now almost clutching first place. If the Orlando Otters lose 1 game, the Colorado Cobras will own that first place spot in the Pro Division and the Lucha Trophy as we finish off the regular season. But Tuesday, hard cutoff. We gotta get the postseason here started soon. But plenty of teams still with games played, or games to be played here in the last week of SPL's 4th season in Rebound. But I'm taking one last look at the standings as we wait for both teams to get warmed up down on the ice. They're in a couple pub matches, and we're waiting for the lobby to get filled. Los Angeles Comets right now in 8th place, and this will be their last game of the regular season. As we play 18 games up here in the Pro Division, you play everybody at home once and everybody away once for a little home-and-home action. And that's really what it's all about. Colorado Cobras, Brooklyn Bandits. Standing points are solidified, and the rest is to be determined. Ontario Outliers having 1 game left. Comets, 1 game left. And Comets will be playing one of the last ones here tonight. Whether or not they will return next season with the same roster or not will be up to time itself. But it's just something we got to wait and see what happens. Somebody cut the brakes on T's car. He's going to be running a little late. That is just, that's not real. That's an entirely fabricated storyline. I should have came up with something a little more lighthearted But wow. Yeah, anyway. Plague finishing up their warm-up match. And once they're ready to rock and roll, we'll get this one down on the ice and get the wheels spinning a little bit. Reno says there's going to be 1 goal added to the Comets' score for every minute they're late. Pretty sure that's in the rule book, says Laugh Track. All right, you know, just do what you want. There's by the books, teams are allotted a 15-minute grace period to start a match. I don't know how long that's been in there, but it is in there. And then at maximum, between periods, you're allowed 5 minutes to just do whatever. You need to restart your game, restart your router, you know, throw your Microsoft mouse out the window. Yeah, you can go get and fetch that during the intermission. You got 5 minutes to do that. You know, you do whatever you want, you know. You just got to be back in your seat ready to play some slapshot at the end of those 5. But the road ahead for the Plymouth Plague as they're finishing off their season. They have 3 games remaining, 6 points at hand. Later on in the week, they'll be playing the Las Vegas Vandals, currently the 4th seed. They have already clutched their playoff spot. And the Plymouth Plague tonight looking to do exactly that. As I flipped away from the standing screen right whenever I wanted to talk about it, the Boston Baked Beans, if they win all of their matches, that's an extra 8 points. They'll have 19 standing points, which the Plymouth Plague, if they win tonight, you know, they'll have just that. And I think they clutch it as they have both wins over top the Boston Baked Beans. If 2 teams are tied, like the West Virginia Orangutans and the Plymouth Plague, it comes down to head-to-head matchup. You play everybody twice, and so if you win both of those matches, you get that tiebreaker. If you only win one and you guys split the difference, then we go to goal differential. That's the column right to the left of the red point column. But Plymouth Plague winning both of the games against the West Virginia Orangutans, so they have that tiebreaker, and we don't even have to go to goal differential. So Plymouth Plague with a win tonight, they'll be tied up with the Las Vegas Vandals. Las Vegas, previously this season against the Plymouth Plague, has found 1 loss, 3-5, back on the 9th of November, and the last one to be determined. So it's coming down to the wire a little bit. And we'll see how it goes. All right, so the starting lineup for the Plymouth Plague is Flaccid, Chaser, and Spills. Flaccid Lettuce not playing a whole lot of games so far this season, but he's going to be down there on the ice for the boys in green here tonight. K-Spire, Laugh Track, Reno, the starting lineup for the Los Angeles Comets. Comets will be on the right side in the red. Plymouth be on the left side in the blue. But all 4 players are in the lobby for the Plymouth Plague currently, so once all 6 players on the ice are ready to rock, ready to roll, we're taking this one down to the ice for this first period of action between these 2 teams. As we get this one rocking and rolling. 6 players to the ice. Only 1 team will remain as we declare ourselves the victors. Topside out of the zone, able to get that one down low. K-Spire trying to pull that one back away on the offensive swing. As we get this one rocking and rolling down low, able to find its way over to Laugh Track, down the near side, Chase over to Spills. Spills in the neutral zone, taking his time down in front of his own blue line. K-Spire forcing him out to the far side. Good stop there by Flaccid, getting a touch on that one, but not enough to control it. Reno back behind his own cage. Looks towards the top side for an answer to his questions. Tries for Laugh Track, but Flaccid there reading that one beautifully. Takes it off the back end. K-Spire swings that one loose for a second. Reno off the forehand in front of his own cage. Finds his way back over to Laugh Track. Laugh Track with a shot long distance. Saved away by Spills. Spills with a shot. Good save there by Reno. Chase along the topside boards in the neutral zone, slapped away by Laugh Track. Laugh Track drives, shoots, nice touch, and that one goes down into the corner. Reno fishing that one free, finding his way over to Chase, over to Spills. Spills down towards the near side, Laugh Track eyeing him up like a donut on a Tuesday morning. Spills looking back towards the near side for an answer to his difficulties. Laugh Track staying on him like a hound to slab of meat, if you will. Chase goes off K-Spire, down in the neutral zone, sent back over to Reno. Reno finds that loose puck in his back pocket, down towards the near side, off the forehand, swings that one down the straight, but Flaccid there to stomp that one away. Reno regains possession back in his own defensive corner. Chase there saying hello for the Plymouth Plague. Chase steals that one away off the backhand. The forehand tries to reverse it down towards the far side boards, finds his way along to Spills. Spills off the backhand point, not able to get that one through clean. Here's Flaccid. Flaccid driving. Top side, stopped up by K-Spire. K-Spire backhand over to Laugh Track. Shooting, scores! What a roof! He finds the top right shelf and he's stuck it where you put the stamp and he makes it 1-0 for the Los Angeles Comets. A beautiful play, a beautiful one-timer, and a beautiful first goal here tonight. 3:33 remaining in the first, and it's 1-0 for the Comets. Spills slaps that one over to Chase. Chase off the backhand over to Flaccid. Flaccid off the backhand, out in front, looking for the hands of Spills, but that one's a little too far ahead of him. K-Spire, Reno, shuffled back to the point, goes back into the neutral zone. Here's the Laugh Track down towards the near side. Chase swinging at that one once, twice, not able to make contact. Flaccid there clogs up the driving lane. Nice shot by Reno, but that's blocked wide at the blue line. K-Spire off the side of the cage, fishes his own rebound off his backhand into the corner of the offensive zone, finds Laugh Track. Laugh Track off the hands of Speed Chaser. Speed Chaser at the faceoff dot, trying to get that one through the solid object. The Laugh Track proving to be a little too difficult. No, Chase shoots, scores, and it's 1-1. Words tied up like a hog in a rodeo here in the first, and the Plymouth Plague find themselves on the board thanks to Speed Chaser along the wall. It is his OG fit. I'm glad you pointed that out, Bray. 2:44 remaining. K-Spire trying to pad his stats with a little bit of a lag touch, as some might call it. Off the far side, just out of the reach of Laugh Track, down the full sheet of ice into the hands of Spills. Spills down the near side. Laugh Track there, getting a few points of contact on that one, but not enough to knock it loose. K-Spire looks towards the top side for the passing lane. With one man down the ice, tries to cut this one lateral. Shot goes off the iron, and that one rings wide. Out in front, Chase, Laugh Track. Chase able to pull that one off the forehand. Down along the far side, Laugh Track there to loosen that one into the offensive zone. 2:16 during this first period, and we have ourselves a tie ball game. Chase's shot goes off to the defensive end of the Comets zone. Here's Laugh Track, shuffled over to Reno. Reno towards the top side. Able to get that one loose. Chase able to touch this one at the point. Reno keeps this one going northways. Goes off, Spills back over to Reno. Reno at the red line. Dangles, shoots this one off the end wall of the Plymouth zone. Excuse me. Chase with a shot. Long distance, not able to hit his mark. Spills, shot by Flaccid. Good save there by Laugh Track back in the crease. Flaccid out in the neutral zone off the backhand. K-Spire there off the forehand backhand. Shoots, scores right from the red line into the twine. It's 2-1, and the Comets away with the lead currently. A beautiful shot on an opportunity made just by the pure back check. And with 1:41 in the first, we have 3 goals, 2 of them for the Comets. Laugh Track in the corner finds Reno down the near side, reverse to the sender. Chase applying that pressure, gets the first touch back over to the point. Spills off the backhand, driving down, goes past one. Pass goes off the hands of Laugh Track into the K-Spire zone, goes over to the near side, just out of the reach of Reno. Flaccid there, sends this one down the full 200. K-Spire back on the defensive end. Spills trying to back check that one free as that one goes off the wall. Chase over to Spills. Spills off the back end, trying to bring this one down towards the near side corner. Forehanding this one back to the point. Chase with a shot, goes off the near side and wide. Spills, topside Flaccid. Knocked loose. Here's Spills yet again. A little chip pass to himself along the boards. K-Spire slapping him silly down in the corner with 60 seconds remaining. Reno tries to get that passing lane open, but Spills over to Chase. Chase from the point. Off the back end. Good stop there by Laugh Track. Goes off Reno's dump in. And that one will hit a body along the way. Flaccid goes off Reno. Reno, forehand, out to the point. Spills takes it away, one-on-one. Spills dangles down towards the near side. Good way to keep pace with him. K-Spire tries to bring this one back into town. Spills having every answer for him as he answers that one down to the near side. Reno, off the back end, trying to bring this one back for the boys in red. Spills able to reverse that one back defensively for the Plymouth Plague. 30 seconds remain. Here's Flaccid. Flaccid driving on, tries to get the dance through the Red Sea. That was the defense. Spills goes off Reno, back over to Flaccid. Down low, able to find his way back over to Spills. Spills dangles down towards the top side, tries to find a wraparound lane, but not quite able to get through K-Spire as he finds the feed back over to Flaccid. Flaccid down low in the corner with 10 seconds remaining in the offensive zone. Plymouth Plague putting it all their chips in on offense. Chase almost able to get the shot release. Shooting, scoring! 3 seconds remaining, and the Comets find themselves a goal thanks to Reno's goaltending. A beautiful long-distance shot with what seemed to be a laser sight. With 3 seconds remaining, it's going to end with a 2-goal lead for the Los Angeles Comets. 3-1 is scored. going into this first intermission. And a decisive one at that. Shots are even, the score is not. And possession time, a little lopsided as well. But the Plymouth Plague there at the end of the period, really just showing their colors, really getting down into the nitty-gritty of it. Los Angeles Comets keeping the lineup the same. Flaccid staying on the ice. Will T sub in, or maybe T will just sit on the bench for this one. Who's to say? But the Comets could have been up 5-1. Those few posts hit might start adding up towards the end of this game. Who's to say? But time itself, we're going to find out here regardless. But it looks like all 6 players are going to stay down there on the ice for the second period of action. As we get this one down onto the ice, it's 3-1. Comets in the lead. We'll see if it stays that way as the puck is dropped. The second period is underway here tonight. Flaccid up against Reno. Reno back on the defensive end, looking to bring this one out and around town. Able to get a touch on this one. Flaccid off the backhand, goes off Reno. Reno, top side. Off the forehand over to Laugh Track with a backhand scoop, not able to find the side of the barn. Spills able to pull this one away towards the top side, finds a little bit of elbow room to work with as he takes this one down center avenue. Reno there challenging him, forcing him down to the near side. Spills here with a forehand shot out of the reach of Chase over to Flaccid. Flaccid stopped away by Reno. Reno with a 1-on-3 situation. Good shot goes off the far side, and that one careens wide. Chase in his own defensive end, sandwiched between 2 Comet players. Laugh Track down in the corner, trying to work his magic over to K-Spire. K-Spire off the backhand, stopped up by Spills. Spills will take this one down towards the top side of the ice, able to cross that one across the grain. But Reno not able to take that one away in the neutral zone. Chase down low for the boys in blue. Spills as well, reversing this one back into the defensive end as Laugh Track is hot on his heels. Spills tries to get him to bite one way, maybe the other. Spills able to use that net to his advantage down the near side. The puck goes through a few sticks, finds his way back into the hands of Spills. Spills forehand pass towards Chase, but goes in one ear and out the other into the corner as Reno tries to pull this one back away from Plymouth. K-Spire there keeps that one down behind his goal line. Reno, K-Spire stopped up by Chase. The board battle continues down to the near side. That one's reversed to the top. K-Spire finds a way to leak it out, goes off Flaccid. Flaccid trying to drive in, goes denied by K-Spire. Reno chipped loose. Laugh Track reverse to the top side corner to K-Spire. K-Spire towards the top side, pressurized by Chase. Gets that one popped over the head of Flaccid back on the defensive side for the Plymouth Plague. Spills looking for this passing lane down towards the near side, pounces that one off the boards, finding his way over to Speed Chaser. Speed Chaser stopped up by K-Spire, goes over to Spills. Spills off the backhand, down low, able to bounce that one off the boards over to Chase. Chase looking for his options, maybe taking this one for a wraparound himself, able to get that one out to the faceoff dot, answered by K-Spire into the corner, and that one snapped wide down into the near side corner. Reno, Spills, down low, Laugh Track gets involved in that one, able to find a pass over to Chase, slapped away by K-Spire. Laugh Track looking out for his options down the near side, knocked loose by Flaccid. Nice forehand pass by Laugh Track over to K-Spire. K-Spire reversing this one down against the grain over to Reno. Reno with a backhand pop, shove it, but not able to snap that one free. Laugh Track down in the corner, trying to bring this one through. Spills has other plans. K-Spire, forehand, trying to get this one off the boards, but not able to peel the banana. Here's Flaccid down the near side, goes off the hands of Reno. Reno trying to drive on, finding a little bit of blood in the water. He's looking for his prey. K-Spire down in the corner, trying to get this one free along the top side. Good shot from the point, but Laugh Track not able to find any paint in the bucket to get it done. Spills back off the forehand, back in his own defensive end, looking to take this one away from the trapezoid and down in front of his own paint. Playing with a little bit of fire. I like it. Flaccid shooting off the back end and over to Chase. Chase with a shot, scores! Flaccid tucks that one to bed. And how about that? Throw the bathwater out with the baby. Flaccid has a goal. And it's the second for the Plymouth Plague here tonight. 2:13 remaining in the second. And we went a while without a goal. Flaccid almost able to get another one. A little back-to-back action, but not well enough to be. It was a little too good to be true. Laugh Track dumps that one down along the end wall, able to find his way over to Flaccid, over to Spills. Spills backhand towards the netting into the corner. Here's Speed Chaser. Chase off the forehand backhand, stopped up by K-Spire, finds Flaccid. Shot stopped away by Laugh Track into the corner. Chase down to the near side, able to bounce that one off the board. Spills intercepted by K-Spire down the near side, finds Laugh Track. Laugh Track with a 4-1-on-1 opportunity, not able to get that one on the drive. As Reno's shot is deflected wide by Flaccid. Flaccid off K-Spire. K-Spire with an opportunity, touches that one a little bit too soft, and Flaccid will intercept that one easily. Down low, Spills gets a hand on this one. K-Spire there, getting back into the jimmy rig of it. Spills trying to play a little physicality. K-Spire not being any shy to that. That was not proper English. Now near side, Flaccid looking for Spills. Spills off the forehand, looking down in the corner, bringing this one out for a joyride around town. He takes his walk down to the near side, pass out in front, finds Flaccid. Flaccid out at the red line, down towards the near side, tries to get the step on the laugh track, but he keeps pace with him pretty well. As the pass for Spills is knocked loose by Reno, going off to the far side boards. Bank pass off K-Spire over to laugh track. Laugh track trying to hold it on the back end, but a good touch there by Flaccid. And this one's dumped down by Reno. 57 remaining in the second period of action. It's a 1-goal difference, and the Comets right now in the lead. K-Spire pulls it, shoots off to the near side and wide. Here's Spills. Over to Chase, back over to Spills. Spills looks topside for his answers. Back down to the near side. He's looking to pull this one off to the near side. Laugh track trying to keep him from taking the center lane. Beautifully done on the defensive side, keeping the skates aligned. Laugh track goes off Reno towards the netting, but just off the side and wide. The puck looks a little askew by a few degrees, but I'm not entirely sure. That just could be my eyes deceiving me because I'm used to seeing it. Good touch there by K-Spire, keeping that one out of the shot lane. Here's Laugh track. Reversing this one down to the defensive end. Reno towards the top side, limiting his options, but it does work out all right for him as Chase able to find his way back over to Flaccid. Laugh track able to drive through, shoot, scores, and that's a highlight reel goal for Laugh track. How about them apples? His second of the night in the fourth for the Comets. A beautiful takeaway, and like a thief in the night, he made out like a bandit. With 9 seconds to go in the second, it's 4-2 for the Comets. And that's going to do it for this first period of action. 2-4 is the score. And we'll move into the third with a 2-goal gap at that. Not a bandit. All right, Q Silver, whatever. The shots are even. But the score is not. It's just a saying. Don't take it to heart. Plymouth Plague really mucking it up in the neutral zone, having the better side of the takeaway game. But we'll have to see how this one continues as we take this one back down to the ice for this third and final period of play between these two teams. Maybe we'll go into overtime. I think it's in both of these teams' better interest to get it there, but we'll have to see how this one leans with it, how this one rocks with it. Third period of action is underway. Comets on the right side, Plague on the left. Spills taking this one away for the play, goes off. Reno back over to Spills. Spills back on the defensive end, trying to bring this one out of the hands of Reno. Gets past one, Laugh track there with a good stick check, bringing this one back on his own defensive end. Nice steal by Chase. Chase with a shot, and Laugh track with one of the biggest saves I've seen all game. Flaccid steals it from the point, shot stopped by K-Spire. They out into the corner, able to sweep this one out of the way of harm. K-Spire here, down towards the near side. Reno pops this one back over to K-Spire. K-Spire on the defensive end adapts pretty well on that on the play. Spills, Chase from the point, back over to Spills, goes off K-Spire over to Laugh track. Chase not wanting to dip his toes in the water down towards the near side. K-Spire trying to force that one loose. Now it's sent back over to Flaccid down the near side, able to find his way down the 200-foot of ice over to Spills. Spills down off the near side, face-off dot, shooting it off the far side and wide. Chase with a shot of his own, not able to find the pavement neither, as that one goes down into the near side corner. Reno, forehand, out of the zone, goes over to K-Spire, or Laugh track. Laugh track back over to Reno. Reno here with a minute burnt off the clock here in this third and final period of regulation. Down the near side finds K-Spire. K-Spire from the point, from the slot. Good shot, scores! What an angle! Oh my goodness, he just picked the corner pocket and he sunk the battleship, making it 5 straight into the netting. Holy cow, what a zinger. It's 5-2 now, and the hill has grown. Chase, back in the defensive end, down the near side, stopped up by K-Spire. Spills in the offensive zone, looking for this passing lane down behind the enemy goal line, goes off of K-Spire. Spills with a shot, tries to jam it in. What a save by Laugh track! Absolutely incredible. Stonewall Jackson between the pipes with 3:30 in the third. Laugh track just standing on his head. I think he's doing the most of this game. I'm going to be honest with you. He's the most standout player I've seen all night. Spills down low, trying to bring this one off before and back to the point. Goes off of Flaccid's hip as that one leaked off the boards a little more than he was expecting. K-Spire back into the defensive end. Spills there, slaps him with the stick. Goes back over to Flaccid. Flaccid off Laugh track. Topside boards over to K-Spire with nice tip of the stick shot, but not enough to root that one into the twine. As that one goes wide, Chase will collect his thoughts on the defensive end. Topside off of Flaccid into Reno. Reno directing that one back behind his own goal line. K-Spire creates his own room. Plays to the tune of his own drum towards the top side of the ice. Flaccid there knocks that one loose, goes off of the face of K-Spire, down towards the near side. Chase with a shot, scores off the face of Spills, and that's the third goal for the Plymouth Plague here tonight. And a beauty of that. Chase, not sure if it was intentional, but it sure did. It looked all right. 3-5, 2 goals a gap with 2:51 remaining in regulation. It's now or never. Spills. Jansen, what a shot from the neutral zone. Almost came to be. Plymouth Plague looking to get back into the saddle sooner rather than later. Spills drives, shoots, goes off, chase into the near side boards. Reno off the boards as well. Goes off Flaccid over to Spills. Spills tries a fake out K-Spar. K-Spar not having any of that. Spills drives down the near side, finding his way off the back end, looking for a little juke, a little drive, but not able to get that one into the hands of Chase as that one pops out of the zone. Flaccid will have to track it down. Flaccid forehand off the boards, goes off laugh track. Chase still shoots, hits the iron, and that one rings wide off the far side. 2:13 in the third. Spills, pressurized by laugh track, down to the near side. Spills walks away with the puck, goes off the boards over to Chase. Chase with an empty net, shooting it through the crease and out the other end. K-Spire, window of opportunity was very short on that one. You can't blame Chase for missing that shot. K-Spire off the boards over to Reno. Spills goes off Flaccid, down the near side. Reno with an opportunity on front, not able to shoot it. Laugh track snaps it away, and out goes the Hats for this third of the night. Laugh track coming to town, selling his wares. A beautiful opportunity by Reno, and a beautiful capitalization on laugh track. The difference is back to 3 with 1:52 remaining. Flaccid through the neutral zone. Laugh track back into his own wallet, finding his way down towards Reno. Reno topside over to K-Spire. K-Spire off the forehand. Reno here off the backhand as well. Flaccid fighting for his life back behind in his own defensive end, and rightfully so. Off the end wall, finds Chase. Chase off the backhand. Pass on front, stolen away by K-Spire. K-Spire over to Reno. Almost able to complete that pass, but Spills has his wrench in the mix of things. Over to Chase. Almost able to spend that one in the back door. What a save by Laugh Track. Holy cow. What an absolute display of defensive and offensive talents. Laugh Track the other way. Bounces it off the end glass, finding his way back over to K-Spire. K-Spire down low for the Comets, trying to bring that one through the opposition. Chase goes off K-Spire. Forehand down to the near side, finding his way over to Laugh Track. Laugh Track backhand. Forehand dancing through the disco, but not able to get that one through. Chase goes off Laugh Track, stolen away, and back the other way we go. 60 seconds remain. K-Spire goes off Flaccid into the corner as Reno adds that pressure along the way. Laugh Track slapped away by Spills. Spills off the forehand, trying to get that one back to Chase, but not able to do so. Laugh Track down the near side, trying to get the angle right for the pass out to Reno. Chase steals that one away. Shot goes through the traffic into the topside boards. Reno slapping K-Spire along the way. A little friendly fire back to the point. Spills finds Flaccid. Flaccid shoots. Nice stop there. Into the crease. Shoots and scores. Spills able to make it 4-6. If at first you don't succeed, crash the crease and you'll find a goal. That's how the saying goes. Spills takes that one to heart, and it's a 2-goal difference now. 35 seconds remaining. It's do or die on the ice tonight. K-Spire, Flaccid, looking towards the top side of the ice with 30 seconds remaining. K-Spire down the near side. Chase goes off Flaccid, down towards the near side faceoff, down off for a walk. Good shot, scores! Oh my goodness, Flaccid! What a shot! Don't know if it was intentional, but wow, did it look good. Flaccid banks that one off the goaltender. And K-Spire palms his face into the keyboard. With 22 seconds remaining, it's a difference of 1. Man. Chase out in front of his own cage, bounces that one over to Spills. Spills off the backhand, shooting it, hits the iron, almost able to equalize, but Reno able to control that one wide. 10 seconds remain. Reno looks for the dump out, clears it out, clean as a whistle with 5 seconds remaining. Spills out the other way, finds his way over to Flaccid, not able to shoot it, and that's all she wrote. That's the end of the ball game, and that's the end of the match. Holy cow. 6-5, the Comets take the 2 points off the Plymouth Plague, and they push themselves out of the relegation spot by just that much more. Final score 6-5, and a beautiful onslaught of offense both sides of the ice. Proud coming out of that game. Of course, you know, you had a few of those chances. You want them back if you're a Plymouth fan, but if you're a Los Angeles fan, that's one of the best games I've seen the Comets play all season. And 6 shots, 6 goals, 3 off the iron, and 8 saves back in the crease. Laugh Track played an awesome 200-foot game. They did not have the most possession time. They did not have the most passes. They did not have the most takeaways. Their face-off game, a little bit lackluster, but wow. Those were awesome. Taking a look at the personalized stats along the board. Reno with 1 goal, K-Spire with 2. Laugh Track having the hat trick. 4 saves, 3 shots. He's my player of the match. He's the player with the game-winning goal. On the flip side of the ice, Chase played magnificently, setting up 3 of those dimes. Shot 1 off the face of Spills. That one comes to mind. Flaccid scoring another one off a body. That was against K-Spire. And while Spills had the most possession time, he quarterbacked the play pretty well. He had 8 shots to show for it, 2 of those going in. And from this Plague, all gas, no brakes, not a save to their name. But sometimes you don't even need them. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. Here, you can be the judge of your own accord. But a good match all around. The following game that was supposed to happen, Orlando Otters and the Plymouth Plague, postponing that one. Mace not feeling very well. So that's going to do it here tonight on the SPL Network. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm Darth. If you're not sure how to get a hold of anything SPL related, all the links for SPL related everything are down below. If you want to help run the league, you want to commentate, there's links for that down there for our careers channel. If you want to write articles, we have a spot for that as well. Our website's spl.gg if you want to check that out. We got a lot of articles on there. Get to know the players, get to know the standings. You can check it out there. All the brackets are up. At least the seeding for them are up. If you check out each division at the top of on top of the rankings, you can see how the promotional series and the playoffs will be seeded. Those are all up. Yeah. Laugh track using macros. But this list is getting very long. Thank you, everybody, for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed yet, it's free with Prime. If you want your name added to the list, at the end of every broadcast, it goes up. I might split this list into 2 different lines because this takes a while to get done with, but it means a lot to me. Everybody, every single name on there, that's a person. And that's wild for me to think about. You all can bear my voice enough to get through games, and that's something that I can't do a whole lot. I wear a lot of noise canceling, but that's going to be it for tonight. We look forward into the ending of the regular season. Tuesday's the hard cutoff for all the matches. That's when the postseason officially starts for any division that doesn't have it start sooner. The intermediate promotional series has already begun. Once those games are scheduled, I'm going to try to pick up as many as I possibly can. I think West has one more game before they get their playoffs started. And Challenger, different story. Pro, we've discussed it here tonight. Bots and Baked Beans have 4 games to be played. We'll see how the season ends. But that much and more coming up here on the SPL Network. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Darth, and hopefully